Today, a game that makes this sport what it is, a rivalry game. For many schools and fans, it's days like today that can set your feelings about your school allegiance and provide a sense of accomplishment or dread for a very long time. The Bears will put total leather to crank us up. From inside the 10, here he comes. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the Texas Tech Red Raiders offense will get the first swing of the game. Now, guys, let's not forget, the last time these two got together, we had ourselves an absolute classic that has provided motivation for one side ever since, David.
I mean, such a back and forth, such a fun game. Everyone remembers where they were on their couch or in the stadium for that rivalry game.
And that's what rivalry games are supposed to look like. Both teams playing with phenomenal intensity. It's going to go down right to the wire. And you're right, those are the games that make college football special.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
Makes the catch. It's Hudson. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
There are not a lot of head coaches that I think are willing on their opening drive to go for it on 4th down, especially in that kind of field position. But this head coach ain't scared. And he believes in his running back. He believes in his offensive line to go pick it up, and that's exactly what they did.
To the air on first down. Finds his tight end. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. And the Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, running back on the move. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Guys, let's think big picture about Texas Tech. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams. Breaks into the open. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. With the run on 1st and goal. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to... And he's going to score. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
What a nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they matriculate it down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on 3rd down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup, accurate throw, and they get paid.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Baylor's offense has the ball for the first time. And, Jesse, they've got a running back that they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
Wants to throw. It's Russell. Working that left side now. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric trying to help Tech on this 3rd down. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to go up top on first down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Under fire. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. And the Bears will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, defense is about getting off the football. And when that defensive line can be disruptive and get in the backfield right away and mess up those pullers actions on those counter plays, it can be really advantageous for the defense. Great job by the defense being hyperactive.
He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. The give out of the gun. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the red zone, it's King. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. They need a conversion on 3rd and 3 to make the most of that great starting field position. To the air, it's Russell. Here's a heat. Starting to feel a little pressure. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. Right down the boulevard, it's good. That'll bring him to within 4. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Georgia looked dominant on the way to victory today. That offense had 0 problem putting up points, and the defense almost resembled the days of Nolan Smith, Jalen Carter, and Nakobe Dean. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. To the air on 2nd down. He's going to take off. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Quick handoff. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He'll read option to the left on 1st down. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. it and fires to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Hatchett. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. So now it's second and long.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time
he'll take a shot. And it's caught. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Fires to the big fella. Well, I'm sure there are a lot of emotions, a homecoming of sorts, as he comes back to the place where he played as the head coach of the opposition.
You know it holds a special place in his heart, and he's right now taking the field thinking about all the great memories he shared with his teammates, with his family, with the fans during his time. But he's got a job, David. He's coaching on the other sideline this one, and he wants to get the win for his team.
Oh, you dang right. And you got to pull back those feelings. It's great to be home. It's awesome to be where it started.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And the Bears will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Rides the back and leads it. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Red Raiders are at the line looking to convert on. Short. Rides the back on the option. The give. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. First down here for the offense. Looking downfield on first down. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. From the gun, the ground game. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on third down. Trying to pick up a first down. The give to the left. He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
Yeah, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that third and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a fourth down.
Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Fires to the right. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. And the Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. Power football with the run. Powers forward but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
Defensively, it's like, which one of these guys are the most dangerous? Goodness gracious, you got so many guys that spread you out with speed and wide receivers that you think about taking away the passing game. And then what do? They put him in motion. And he goes across the formation really quickly. They give him the football, and he just so fast, chews up yardage. Defensively, there's so many things to be talking about, to be talking through, and then they do stuff like that. It's even more confusing.
That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. Touchdown, Red Raider! Fired in from the red zone for the score. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. He leaves it with his back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. The Bears moving quickly to the line. Looking downfield, it's Russell. That's caught. It's De La Rosa. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Quickly to the tight end. He gets it to the 34-yard line, but excellent third down defense, and fourth down's coming up. And the Bears will send out the punt unit. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. Takes a handoff. It's Dickey. Got enough for the first. Gets it down to the 13-yard line as they try to score before the half. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Hatchett. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. To the air on first down. Pulls it in. It's Stone. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. The Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. Pressure coming. Wisely avoiding the big hit with the slide. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Trying to make magic on the scramble. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half.
And the Red Raiders will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. It's like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Caught over the middle. It's Gonzalez. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. The Bears will punt it away on fourth down. Wants to bring it back. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Out of the gun, the inside give. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Red Raiders, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll give it to him again. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. He'll do it himself. Makes a man miss. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Red Raiders with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. On the run deep down the right side. Touchdown, Red Raiders! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Paul.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Oh, they're after him. Makes the catch. It's Gonzalez. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Bears can really attack on this 2nd and short. They go to the ground. Jukes his way for more. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. Throwing right. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't. There he goes. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. He's at the touchdown, Baylor! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Crosses the 30 to the 31 on a 6-yard pickup. The Red Raiders in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Now they're going to throw it. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete. A 4th down stop and the turnover on downs. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Flips it out to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Running the read option left to start the drive.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. And the Red Raiders getting set on 1st and 10. Going to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Quarterback moving. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And this offense has had a great day, and they've put some big plays together. But the last 2 plays, man, getting a little complacent. They got to protect their quarterback. That's back-to-back sacks. The offensive line has to do a better job.
And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes. I understand the 4th down analytics and going for it all the time, but that deep in your own end, you're just gift-wrapping an opportunity. Touchdown, Bears! A great catch and run for 6. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
31, Baylor, 17.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Slips through the line. He's got an alley. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They look at him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Russell. Hauls it in. Breaks the tackle, and he's got room. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got an open man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. They'll try the counter. Runs through a tackle. He'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage, and time has expired here in the 3rd. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass. Got him downfield. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. Wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's De La Rosa. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wants to throw it. He wants it all. Touchdown, Baylor! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Hey, when everything else is covered, sometimes you just got to look to the big fella. I mean, it might not be the right matchup, but I got the size, I can throw it to him, and he rewards you with the score.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. He'll keep it himself. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The Red Raiders with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Pushes ahead for a couple, they'll mark it at the 33.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He's going to run it. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Red Raiders with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Red Raiders are on the move. Right back to the well. This time, stopped in the backfield and finding the sledding a little tougher than on that last run. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Virtually unblocked, and he stopped for a loss of 8.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
That's reeled in. It's Hudson. They'll knock him down right at the 35-yard line. Still a lot of ground to cover to get to the first down marker. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. Oh, he missed it. No good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Looking for a man. It's Russell. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the Bears come to the line in the hurry-up. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now
just steamrolling the defense. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
The Bears can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. Snagged in the middle. It's Gonzalez. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, 1st and goal. From the gun. Pocket breaking down. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass, it's Russell. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Rushes on him. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. Wants to pass. He's got the tight end. He will not pick up the first down. The desperation play, and that one might have sealed their fate. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Sends it back in motion. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Wide open downfield. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Forced out of the pocket. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
This time he's got his man. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Red Raiders come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Makes the catch. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the heat. Going to try to get it himself. They make the stop, but he knew exactly how much he needed and where he needed to get for that first down. The Red Raiders will have it 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just